Happy New Year, Cancer. Dadhichi here yet again, another year. I've got your chart here, which is being animated now. And as you see, I haven't put all the planets in here. I've placed just the outer planets. And with a big transit on 21st of January, which I think is going to set the trend for you in 2024. This transformative Pluto in this transformative 8th house. This is the house that everyone's terrified of. You gads, the 8th house. Oh my God. This is all the psychological obstructions that are part of your nature. But Pluto here is in a way naturally satisfied being in the 8th house, because the 8th house is the natural house of Scorpio and Pluto rules Scorpio. So here I think you're going to find a somewhat comfortable transit. No, let's just not say comfortable, but a transit in which it's going to be easier for you to eliminate some of those patterns or behaviors that have held you back for many years. And there's an eclipse that happens on the 25th of March in the sign of Libra, which is here, the 4th house, which has to do with your family, which also has to do with your inner satisfaction and happiness. There's a triangular aspect from Pluto to this 4th house while it moves through the air sign of Aquarius in this 8th house. And also a triangular aspect here to Jupiter and also the 12th house of Gemini. Again, that's relating to your past and some of the things that have caused you suffering in your past. Now is the time to eliminate that. But you must not become the victim. You're trying to save people this year, Cancer. You're the nourisher, as I call it. But Neptune here, moving at the upper part of your horoscope, the dominant ruler of Pisces, can indeed cause you to try to help people who are not ready for being helped, or people who are going to take advantage of you. And that's an important point to address. I think you may around July realize that, because you notice here the retrogression of these planets, Saturn and Neptune, and so they start to back off from that upper part of the chart that I've mentioned. Notice again also Pluto, which is doing its work here in your 8th house of self-transformation, also moves into retrogression. And the challenge is on at this time as the square aspect is formed between Saturn and Jupiter. Jupiter, by the way, after the 26th of May, moves into this 12th house, expanding and enlightening some of those factors of your past. 12th house is also expensive, so you're going to have to be careful in this second half of the year that you don't overdo it and you don't overspend. That may be a way for you to somehow sort of nurture yourself as a result of what's being revealed by this movement of Pluto in the 8th house. See here how it's moved back into the sign of Capricorn. That takes place on the 2nd of September, and straight after on the 18th of September we see a lunar eclipse here in the sign of Pisces, the 9th house. So these planets are impacting the zone of higher education in particular. This could be university achievements, depending on your age, Cancer. This is going to impact your studies. Of course, Saturn is a slow planet. There's a lot of resistance in that area. This has to do with long distance journeys. You may have to rethink some of the ways in which you've planned your journeys, your education, and by that also the philosophical standards that you've set for yourself, because this 9th house has everything to do with spirituality. Notice an additional thing here with Jupiter in the 12th house, another zone of spirituality, meditation, retreat. This could be the time to really investigate yourself through a retreat or some sort of seminar that allows you to get away from the normal sort of hubbub of the world and the concrete jungle, spend some time alone in nature to really get to the root of whatever it is that's causing you problems. Maybe reappraise what it is that you want to do in terms of your work, in terms of your career, even if you are a long-term worker in a specific industry or field. This shows us that you may be rethinking your skill sets at this time, and this may be the time to do it with this 8th house and 12th house being strongly triggered, which brings up a lot of the past, eliminates that, and gives you a fresh start. Clean slate, Cancer. I've put together a whole lot of videos for January, the month of 2024. That's going to zoom in, focus in on more specifics for the coming month with all of the planets. I've got the yearly transit forecast there for you, the weeklies and also the dailies, so you can really put together this jigsaw. This is just an introduction to what's happening. You can do that at astrology.com.au, and this is the perfect time to have your personal horoscope drawn up by me. We can sit down face to face and have a look at what the specific issues for you are. This is a general view of what's going on for Cancer, but for you, of course, it differentiates you from every other Cancerian. We can have a look at that and find what remedies are going to be useful for you to get you ahead, to fast track you to where you want to be in 2024. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to come back in February. I'll be here waiting for you. Look forward to it. Take care. Bye-bye.